It was designed in the 1830s by an ambitious landowner, a grand Victorian estate boasting more than 200 acres of landscape gardens. In recent years, the grounds of the old Penllergare mansion in Swansea had become neglected. Now the country park is being restored, and that includes the preservation of one of Wales' most intriguing buildings. Carwyn Jones reports.
John Dilwyn Llewellyn was a Victorian with a vision. A wealthy landowner, he used the family fortune to completely redesign the sprawling grounds of his Penllergare estate. He imported trees from Japan into North America and even created his very own waterfall. That was back in the 1830s. By the 1990s, his picturesque park had been abused and neglected.
It was just overgrowing, going wilder and wilder. It was used as a place for joyriders. Cars were stolen in Swansea and brought up here and dumped.
A group of local volunteers decided enough was enough. They formed a preservation trust, took over the lease to the estate and secured nearly £3 million of funding to restore it. So the waterfall is flowing again and the stone bridge has been rebuilt. In fact, replicating the past has proved easier than you'd think, and that's because John Dilwyn Llewellyn was a pioneering photographer.
We have photographs of the estate from about the late 19th century. So that makes this quite unique. We know what it was like way back. Not like many other gardens who were lost in time and there's nothing known about them.
That passion for photography led John Dilwyn Llewellyn to capture this image of the moon, one of the first ever taken. To achieve it, he built his very own observatory on the estate. Although it's a scheduled ancient monument, this building, like the park itself, had fallen into ruin. But it's now been thrown a lifeline. It was built in 1851, one of the first of its kind ever seen in Wales. Now it's being restored inside and out, and it will open its doors as a functioning observatory later this year. The one element of the Penllergare estate that couldn't be saved was the family mansion. That was demolished in the 1960s. But the surrounding woodland is flourishing. The trust has even installed a water turbine to create electricity, providing the estate with all the energy it needs. For generations, this huge woodland had lain dormant. It's now been reawakened, a Victorian landscape brought back to life.